Welcome to DataViz Daily. I'm Kevin McGinley, and we're working with the new Oracle Data Visualization Desktop 12.2.2. And yesterday I kind of showed a couple of new interesting features and started talking about the new timeline visualization. Today I'm going to talk about the parallel coordinates visualization and what are some things that we can do with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and double click on one here to add it to my canvas. And I'm still working with my election debate data here. We'll move on to another data set in due time, but it actually works pretty nicely to kind of showcase this visualization today a little bit, although there'll probably be other use cases for this visualization that we can highlight. But what I'm going to kind of show you first is we can start with this visualization by adding my affiliation column, which is what groups my speakers into Democrats, Republicans, moderators, and others. And you can see that it plots that data initially on here. Now we can drag another column into this category axes, and I'm going to actually do line count, throw a measure in there just so that we can show that you can do a measure. This isn't maybe the best way to visualize this information, but you can see there we've got an axis on the right-hand side of line count, axis on the left-hand side of our affiliation, and then the whole parallel coordinates aspect of this is we get the sort of line connecting the two axes together. Now we can also do the same thing by taking the speaker and dropping it into the line count area here instead. And now we sort of get a drill down effect, if you will. We actually see the affiliations listed on the left-hand side, we've got the speakers listed on the right-hand side, and now we have the lines between the different groupings to the particular speakers. So Republicans go to Trump and Pence, Democrats go to Kaine and Clinton, and the moderators go to four different ones: Raddatz, Quijano, Holt, and Cooper. We don't have the third debate in here yet, data for the third debate. So that's pretty interesting. But let's go ahead and add another one just to kind of show what else this can do. So I'm going to add a second one. And what I'm going to do for this one is actually turn off our auto apply feature, just so that we can showcase that in action again. And this time I'm going to jump down to a different data set here. So we're going to look at the speakers in the categories. Notice again, our visualization doesn't start to produce yet. It's kind of queued up the different actions that I'm doing. And we want to look at the different words that the speaker has said. And I'm going to actually put a filter on those words so that we can look for certain terms. So I'm very interested to see how much each candidate or each speaker talks about some of the hot topics of the election. So ISIS, for example, is one, and ISIL is another way to say ISIS. I know sometimes Obama likes to use that term, so we'll see if that's there. Russia is another hot topic in the election, and if I can spell it right. So we've got Russia, we've got Russian, we've got Russians, we'll add them all in there. And then let's look for anything related to taxes. So we've got tax and taxes. So we've got a filter there, and I also want to kind of see just based on the amount of times that they speak about this. So I'm going to add word count to the color. So we've queued up 10 different things here. So what I can do now is just click this little circle with our 10. If I click on it, it's going to produce all of them at once. And you can see here, now we've got the sort of different speakers on the left-hand side, these words that I picked on the right-hand side, and the lines drawn between as to which speaker said which things the most. And as you can see here, obviously Clinton and Trump being the more predominant speakers in our data set, their lines are going to be the darkest. But you can definitely see here lines from Trump to Russia and ISIS, definitely two words that he likes to say a lot. Clinton's darkest line is actually going to the word tax. My guess is that it has to do with Donald Trump's tax returns. But anyway, so this is an example of how you can use the parallel coordinates visualization in the new Oracle Data Visualization Desktop 12.2.2. I'm Kevin McGinley. Thanks for watching DataViz Daily, and tune in tomorrow.